I always think in this business, Matt, no one is safe, not even myself, and I'm a superstar. So it's good to try out other people, just in case I find someone better. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's sorted out. Thank you. So, 033, you can go and do some work in a second now, because I'm going to play Paolo Martini.
Let me just email the service desk about the webcam.
Oh yes, oh you do that, yeah, that's important. So, 0330 123 1215, we're looking for pets. You can call in about any of the stuff that we've talked about the last couple of days, but most importantly, the 1111 question is, what would you pay for Eloise? Doesn't have to be money, it could be goods, it could be services. 0330 123 1215. How stupid and ridiculous. It's only just dawned on me that for the majority of that song, he's singing 10 out of 10. I thought he was singing I want to get in out of bed. That's what he was singing, I want to get in out of bed. Ah, there we go. Paolo Nutini's on the phone. Good evening, Paolo Nutini.
Oh, there, how you doing?
I thought you were singing I want to get in out of bed.
I want to get in out of bed.
So what are you singing? Get in out of bed or get...
I want to get 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Not 9.5, 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. And did you know what? He gets 10. You get 10 out of 10 from me, Paolo.
No.
You're a very, very talented young man.
Good man.
Good. What can we do for you this evening, Paolo?
Just as my chin.
Yes?
Let us do it. Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, good lad.
Great. Got any? He's gone. There we go. Fantastic. Fantastic. People are calling with pets. It's gone pet crazy. Let's go to Cheese in Shepherd's Bush. Good evening, Cheese.
Hello.
Hello, fella.
Hey, I've been a long time listener and this is my first time call.
Well,
so you've got first time caller.
Long time listener, first time caller. We love it. We love it.
Yeah, I love it too. I have tons of pets on offer for the Ian Lee pet thing.
Okay, let's see what pets you've got.
I have 2 doves, 2 rabbits,
yes,
and a snake.
Okay.
And a dog.
Okay.
So take your pick, really.
Well, that's a lot of pets then.
Yeah.
Can you let's talk about the doves first of all, shall we?
Let's talk about the doves. Yeah, they can. What's their talent? I guess they eat a lot and they can sit on your hand and feed out of your hand.
Yeah.
And they're called Arthur and Isabella. There are 2 of them.
Why have you got doves? Jeez, it's an unusual pet.
Well, I don't know. I really don't know.
You must know.
Well, I think it was my mum as a Christmas present for my dad. Bit of a weird present, but
That's mental. Why would you buy someone doves for
I know.
Christmas? Get them an Xbox or something.
Exactly. But no, I mean, my dad was sort of like, all right, okay, I'll put these in the back garden. And they've been sitting there and they fly around and I know eat out of your hand.
Okay, so I've got to write all this. This is all for some reason it's going in my diary. Annoying. I've got no room for tomorrow to write down the stuff I actually need to do. So hang on. Right. Okay, geez. So you've got. Listen, you've got doves. What else have you got?
I've got a snake.
Yeah.
Called Zippy.
Yeah.
And he can do pretty much anything that snakes do. Eat mice, sort of chill.
Okay.
Yeah. And then the 2 rabbits.
Boring.
You don't want the rabbits.
I think listen. I'm going to let you put one of these in. So I think you need to decide.
It's got to be the snake.
You're going for the snake. Okay. So Cheese is going for the snake. It's called Zippy.
Called Zippy, yeah.
And he eats mice.
He eats mice and like goes around everywhere.
Okay. Well, listen. Tomorrow.
Yeah.
We are going to be voting all of these pets, and one of them is going to become the pet of the show. Jeez. Is there anything you'd like to say now to sway the public in your favour?
I think you should vote for my snake, Mr. Public, because he is brown and he has a very long tongue, and those are 2 sort of traits which I think anyone would need. So, yeah. Okay, geez, ran out of steam at the end there. Well done. Part of me says don't vote for him because he's got a stupid name, but that's, that's not necessarily the right attitude to take. You can go to facebook.com/Ian Lee Show, where
People have been quite rude for some reason. I don't quite know why. You can answer the 11:11 question. What would you pay for Eloise to make a calls after this? Oh, I wasn't expecting this bit of music. I put the wrong one in, but this will do. I haven't done this one for ages. What's him on the phone?
I thought so. That's why I left it for you.
He's such an idiot. Sam Wilkins, or whatever he's called. Now, because I spoke to Mr. Good Evening just then off there, and I'm not even going to call him that. We're going to call him Sam Wilkins from now because that's his name. I'm not even going to give him the credit of having a pseudonym. And because we were off air, I could use fruity language, and I did use fruity. I was very calm.
Ooh.
But he doesn't like the show, doesn't like me anymore. Thinks the act is repetitive. Says I've been doing the same thing for 5 years. Sends abusive emails. But yet constantly calls in, and he's the worst person, as you spotted this, he's the worst person at doing fake accents and voices. Hello, it's Andre!
Surely he is repetitive and boring and needs to take his own advice. Stop calling in.
I don't get, if you don't like something...
I loved his Andre voice. Hello, this is Andre from Basildon.
Exactly like good evening. This is...
Oh, here he is.
Yes?
Oh.
Yes?
My name's Sam Wilkie, and I don't like you.
God, why Sam Wilkins? Please, for goodness sakes. I should warn you, dear listener, I'm very, very tired. During that Beatles song, I just got hit by a tiredness.
Yeah.
What is the backup plan if a presenter were to fall asleep in the studio? What is there like an emergency presenter somewhere in the building?
No.
In the cupboard?
It'd either be me just putting song after song on and maybe playing your best bits that I've got saved for such an eventuality.
Are they around somewhere?
They're on cart number KITW.
I don't know how to work that. I don't know how to work that system.
Well, that's a good job I do, and if you fall asleep, I'm the one that needs to find them.
Okay, let's go to Sally Babes the model.
Hello? Hello? Hello, can you hear me? Hello? Hello, can you hear me? Hello? Oh my goodness, what's happening? Can you hear me?
Hello, babes.
Hello, darling. Hello, Ian. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, right. Yeah, the ex-Tesla model from the late 70s, early 80s.
Okay, well that's lovely, Sally. How are you?
Yeah, I'm very well. I'm just ringing up to Push Voice, which I heard yesterday.
We did.
I've been listening. Sorry, Ben?
Yeah,
I've only been listening to you for about a month now, and I sort of came across you. I normally listen to Classic FM, and I was going to bed one evening, and your show came on, and I've been listening to it.
I've been listening to Classic FM a bit recently.
It's marvellous, isn't it? With Tom and Bed.
They play classical music.
Exactly, they do play classical music.
So, okay, babes. So you want to do your posh voice for us?
Yes, of course. I mean, it's like this, you know. Hello, my name is Sally. How are you?
Very good.
I'm sorry?
It's very good.
Well, I'm mixed race, you know.
We got there then. Okay.
Right.
Yeah. Well, Sally, thank you so much for calling in.
Marvellous. It's been absolutely wonderful, and I think this show is absolutely superb.
Thank you.
And people like Andre and Barry from Watford, I'm in absolutely hysterics when I go to bed at 1 after you switch off.
Why are you in hysterics when we finish? Well, why are you in hysterics during the
It's
show?
just absolutely hilarious. I think they're absolutely fantastic. And everybody...
Excuse me, this is Andre.
Hi, Andre. How are you, my darling?
What's your name again, sorry?
My name's Sally.
Sally.
Yeah, Sally. You know, as in Sally from the alley.
Do you drive?
I do indeed.
Do you fancy a trip out tonight?
Where would we go? I live in Barnet and Hertfordshire, you know, so maybe a long way from Essex.
Sorry.
I've got you stuck there, haven't I, Andre? I'm an I'm so glad. I'm 50, going on 51, but I look very, on a bad day, 35.
Well, that's how easy. Don't make me fiancé.
I'm not easy.
Every day.
I'm so bad.
Me and my fiancé to school with. Same
Well,
your fiance. I'm a single lady. I'm very single, my young man.
I'll have to talk to you another time when...
Oh, my darling, well, I'm sorry to have got you stuck there. You're normally a good chatter.
Yeah, well, it's no problem, it's all right. I'll talk to you later.
Oh, my darling, send my love to Anne.
Oh, no, I wouldn't say that.
Oh, no, well, she's never met me, babe. But if she did meet me, babe, it wouldn't be a cat fight. I'm not that kind of woman.
What's that woman to you then?
I'm, as I said, I'm 50 going on 51 in July, that's still day, but I'm a healthy, on a bad day, 35-year-old, slimline, you know, size 8, you know, exactly the same size as I was when I was a fashion model for Melissa Kaplan back in the 70s, late 70s,
Excuse my questions, what are your vital statistics?
I'm sorry, babe?
What are your vital statistics?
Oh, babes, and I've got a small bust, small waist, and small hips. Nothing, you know, I'm not a large lady. I'm not voluptuous in any way, shape, form, or fashion. But I cook a mean meal. I'm a marvellous cook.
Reasonably tasty, yeah?
Tasty in the meal that I can dish up for you any day, babe. From Indian curry to Chinese to Greek to the average roast dinner, I can do a mean Yorkshire pudding. You know, when my Yorkshire pudding prays, the oven goes up with it, babe. Homemade.
You might be talking my language.
Really, my darling, I love a nice English gentleman. Being mixed ways, you know.
Okay, well, Sally, listen, thank you very much for calling.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you, Ian. Sorry, tired there.
We'll speak to you again soon. Thank you, Sally.
Yes, Ian, what a marvellous show. I thoroughly enjoy it.
Thank you, Sally. Thank
First
you.
time I've ever called a radio.
Okay, yes. I don't think there was anything offensive in that call, but if anyone was offended by anything in that call, you have our sincerest apologies. Andre!
Yeah, what I was going to say, really...
Yes, mate, really?
It is about the pet for the studio. Which is Fox, the cat, the kitten of about 6 months old.
Oh, right, yes, what?
As I was briefly explained to Eloise, it could be kept in a cage, the cat there, safely there, is only 6 months old.
My cat stopped using a litter tray after not using it for years. My cat started pooing in the bath.
You have to keep it indoors, you have to keep it in the studio for about a month, I'd say. It's been fully infected and
we don't listen to
done, I should say.
The pet thing, we don't want it to come and live with us.
Oh, so what do you want then?
We just want regular updates on it.
Oh, well, it's black with white legs.
Well, no, that's not.
And all I was going to say before you talk was either you can have the cat in the studio.
No.
Oh, no, the options are.
No.
No, we don't explain to Eloise.
No.
Either a cat for the studio.
No.
Or a hat and a scarf. So what would you like?
Sorry, did you just say either a cat in the studio or a cat in a scarf?
No, a hat and a scarf.
A hat and a scarf?
We can either have a hat and a scarf or a cat in the studio.
I don't see how those two are
possibly a pair of gloves if I'm getting enough fur off it.
Oh, I see, you're going to get it out of socks, I see.
Aww.
Andre?
So what would you choose?
Andre, what would you pay for Eloise?
No, I wouldn't indulge in paying for anything.
But if I wanted you to?
Oh, I'm that sort of man, sorry.
Andre, go and turn the radio off so Ange can't hear you, alright? And then we'll have a little private chat.
We've got to be careful.
We'll be careful. She's there.
Well, he's made a arrangement with me to be his fiancée for the next 6 months.
Okay, good, so. Ange, right, so what would you pay for Eloise?
I'll pay for a night at a restaurant.
Yeah, no. But if you could, supposing Eloise was for sale. Right, okay, well, no, yes, I think she may have done. I think it was just Jesus. If that got out, because you have my sincerest apologies, I think we're safe. Let's play some music, shall we? No, that's not. Ian Lee. Absolute Radio. Molly. Good evening, Molly.
Good evening.
Good evening, Molly.
I wanted to talk about the pet thing.
Okay, go on.
Well, I've got a dog
Yes, tell me about this dog, Molly.
called Bramley.
Bradley?
Yeah.
Right, isn't the apples?
Yeah, because, we got him from Blue Cross,
Oh, right. From
and he was handed Halloween,
Right, Halloween's, yes.
and they were playing games, and they were playing bobbing apples, and I wanted to know what to call the dog, so I called him Bramley.
Bramley,
In the apples.
as in the apples. Okay. They were playing bobbing apples with the dog.
With the dog? No.
Oh, so the dog, well, they weren't forcing the dog's head in a barrel of water.
No.
Okay, well, that's something that we can be grateful for. So, what special skills has Bramley in the apples got?
Well, I've got a video on my Facebook actually. I was playing a clip of some cats meowing,
Yeah.
and he was like tilting his head, you know, like they do.
So he's confused by audio.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's quite funny to watch it.
How old is Bramley Apples?
He's 3, so he's not really young,
so
but he's not old.
So hopefully we've got a few more years left to go. Because what I
Yeah.
don't want, Molly, is I don't want us to get an old animal and then it dies, and then all the kids listening who've invested their time and emotion into this pet have to then go through a grieving process. This is a serious, serious thing, Molly.
Oh, nobody wants that, do they?
No one wants that. If only... When are scientists in Japan going to make pets that last forever and not the robot ones? I've got one, they're rubbish. We can but dream. Molly, listen tomorrow because we'll be having the big vote tomorrow, okay?
Okay.
Thank you very much. Liam.
Hey Ian, you alright?
I'm alright, mate, I'm alright.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Just wondering about my pet, mate.
Oh,
Do you
yeah.
want to take it adoption?
Okay, what pet have you got?
I've got a 2-year-old Alsatian, but he's also my work colleague.
Are you not a copper, are you?
I'm not a copper, mate, but closest thing to it.
A crook.
Security guard.
No, security guard, okay. So, Eloise, could you just be a little bit quieter there, please?
Hello, Tom. I'm just going to put you on hold now. All right?
Hey, I'm doing the radio.
Yeah, why have you got my mic up? You know I'm calling someone. You can see on the screen.
I didn't know. I'm writing down. I'm doing your job actually. I'm doing production here. I'm writing down the callers and their pets, which actually, technically, you should be doing as the producer.
What?
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 What I just said.
Yeah, why? If you're doing it, why do I need to do it?
Because it's production. That's my.
Well, if you told me that
that's
you
my-
wanted me to do it, then that's fine. But you said yesterday you wanted to make a note of who the pets were.
That's my Thursday. I can't write. All the stuff I've got to do is now squashed up in the top.
Well, it's
and
not.
that-
You should have said to me, do it. I'm not a mind reader. You need to tell me what you need doing.
Okay, you're right. I apologise for that. Would you do that for me?
Yeah, I'll sit on it.
That'll get Facebook excited. So, Liam, your Alsatian is called what?
Buster.
Buster Rhymes?
Yeah.
Buster
Do you want
Rhymes.
to call him that?
I do actually, yes. And what special skill? Can you stop rustling?
Look, it's not me, alright. It's everything. When this moves,
Well, stop moving it.
I can't help it. It's a bloody wire.
Well, just put it down. So, has Buster Rhymes got any special skills? Oh, you're an idiot. You're an idiot. You are getting on my nerves. Didn't have any of this from Brian. But respect.
I was too scared of you when he was sitting in the room.
Sorry, Liam. So Buster Rhymes can do what?
Yeah, he just chases people.
Chasing. Has he ever actually caught a crook?
No, but he's caught 2 arsonists.
He's done what? He's got 2 what?
He's caught 2 arsonists.
He's caught 2 arsonists. Sorry, I thought you said he had. Okay. How did he catch them?
Well, he saw him setting something on fire, so he alerted me, and then I called police, and then we got...
How did he know that they were setting something on fire? He's a dog.
He can smell, can't he?
Man, I like it. So he's okay. So I'm going to write down arsonist on here, but I may forget tomorrow what that means, and I may say that he's an arsonist. If I do, Liam, I don't think the laws of libel apply to animals, so you have no legal recourse. Okay?
All right.
Liam, be listening to. Eloise, are you writing down all their names and numbers like how I can do on Monday? I did ask you to do that.
I've done the Monday ones, but no one called in yesterday about them, did they?
I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've got 9 pet people. Have you got all of their numbers as I asked you to do on Monday?
I can get them. I did
You
the
bet.
Mondays ones, but I didn't realise anyone had called in about it because I was
Yes,
always
they
on the
did.
phone.
They did call in yesterday, actually.
I was always on the phone.
Well, just do your job.
I will be able to get it. It's not a problem.
Sorry you've joined us in the middle of domestic. Thank you, Liam. Good evening. What a nice chap. If only we had the decency of. This guy's. Yes, Dad.
Hiya, how you doing?
Oi, Savaloy.
Oi, oi.
Oi, oi, oi.
Oi, oi.
Dad, we did posh voices yesterday. Can you have a go at doing a posh voice?
Oh, yes, Biffing. What would you like me to say?
That's plenty, mate. That's plenty. Thank you very much. What have you got for us, Desmond?
Right, two things.
Yes.
I've got a pet for. Well, I've got two pets for you and a subject.
Okay, you've got to pick one of the pets.
Right. Okay. Well, they're sisters, but I'll go for the one sister. Yeah, dog.
Right, dog. Yes. Name.
Summer.
Specialist skill.
She can high five.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, I like that.
And when you say up to her, she'll jump up and you can catch her in your arms.
Oh, isn't that romantic?
And she's only 1 year old.
Have you ever French kissed a dog?
No, thank you. That's disgusting.
It happens. Listen, it happens. What do you mean? They have got the worst.
Pink does it all the time.
Yeah, they have got the worst. Moving on. They have got the worst breath of any living creature.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's why it's so disgusting.
Absolutely disgusting. Can you tell me why my cat has started crapping in the bath?
Well, you don't do it in the bath, do you?
Not anymore. No.
Not anymore. That could be the answer then. Not anymore, but you've probably left a bit of smell there, so that's why.
There's anything else before I play the snow patrollers?
A subject.
Oh yeah, go on.
I'd like to know, because when I'm getting to the end of your programme, I start losing you because I'm a driver, I'm a lorry driver, and I start losing you. But I listen under all the crackles and whatever.
Well done, well done.
And when I do lose you, I tune over to listen to Janice Long. What do all the other listeners do?
No.
Do they stay with Absolute or do they change?
They all stay listening to Mark Crossley at 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock. There's a Freudian slip.
You're getting rather vulgar. That's disgusting, young man, too.
But they all, of course, stay listening to Mark Crossley at 1 o'clock because we all know there is no other radio station. Well, some go to Talk Sport, but the majority listen to Mark. Good evening, James.
Good evening, how's it going?
It's all right. I'm very tired. Do you know, this year, since pretty much this year began, I have been sleeping so badly, James. Awful. It's tonight. I've been fine. I'm a man. I can take it. Tonight, it has hit me 2 months of nearly 2 months of not sleeping. Has hit me, and I am shattered, James. Shattered.
And when it hits your heart, doesn't it? It's like a freight train.
It is, man. And my legs are aching. My body is aching. My head's a little bit achy. I realise I'm not quite on the ball tonight. Listen, it's still the best radio show in the world. So that's
without a doubt. Without a doubt.
Shadow, James.
I need to. I can give you. What's the word? Well, I suppose antidote for the sleep thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. 2 words. Herbal remedies.
What? Herbal remedies? Are you mental?
Herbal remedies.
What herbal remedies? Oh, come on now. You're not encouraging me to take drugs, are you?
No.
Listen, James, I've been there and done
medicinal purposes.
I've been there and done that, and I managed to finally come out the other side. I don't need that nonsense anymore, James. Anyway, apart from trying to sell drugs to me, what else have you got?
A couple of things. Well, to start with, you know that Sam guy that keeps ringing up and hates you and all that sort of thing?
Sam Wilkins, yes.
Yeah. I suppose you could call it a mini feature.
Yeah.
If you run out of everything else to do.
Yeah.
What is Sam Wilkins? Was it Wilkins?
I think so, yes.
Okay, well, what is Sam more irritating than? That could be a little side feature.
Yeah, okay, well, have you got any examples? Can you give us one? What is Sam more irritating than?
Sam is more irritating than crabs.
Okay, we'll have that running through the rest of the evening, and let's see what people have to say.
Right, just something a little bit different and something to throw back in his face because he keeps on ringing you up.
He's non-stop. If you don't like the show, that's fine.
Yeah, that's it.
Just go away.
Switch off and go away and stop giving the rest of us a headache.
Exactly, James.
Yeah.
Yes. Anything else?
Yeah, I was going to tell you last night about my cousin's cat.
Oh yes, you're on last night. Let's go. What have you got?
Yeah. Well, my cousin, one of my cousins lives out in Canada. And in his house, in the bathroom, there's like a little dividing wall only a very short dividing wall between the toilet and the bath. And this cat is a black cat, and they called him Satan.
Yes.
And he'd sometimes sit and sleep on top of this little bit of wall.
Right.
And if you had the misfortune of going in to use the crapper, whilst he was sat up on the wall,
Yes.
if you woke up, he'd pounce on you.
Whilst you were...
Whilst you were sat on the dunny, yeah.
Okay, use the word toilet, James. Let's keep using euphemisms.
Okay, well, it's funny. I'm childish, though.
No, yeah, you are. Okay, stay. Calm down.
Okay,
Yes,
yeah.
Good. Yes.
And the other thing,
There's more, yes.
you were saying, what would you pay for Eloise?
Well, yes, well, Eloise could be potentially up for sale in these tough economic times. What would you pay for Eloise?
I'd pay 69 pieces of silver, 27 emeralds and 14 sapphires. How's that?
No deal, James. No deal.